Maraming salamat, Patricia. At nabanggit nga natin, sabi ni Philip kanina, it's a low-scoring ball game, 36-30 naman ang anim ang Meralco. Normally, it favors Petron kung mababa. But because of this guy, Sol Mercado, almost 1/3 of Meralco's output nang galing kay Sol. Himayin natin yung numbers kinito. Saan ba dito magandang ginawa ng Meralco at saan nagkulang ang Petron?
Okay, makikita po natin some of the key stats ng laro so far. Napagito na kanina, no, si Patricia, yung rebounding story kung saan malaki ang kalamangan ng Meralco 30-22 sa field goal percentage. Doon natin makikita, only 30% shooting for Petron. Meralco just a tad higher. Offensive rebounding, 8-3 in favor of Petron sa second chance point. Iniisang second chance point, wala pa nga ang Petron. And of course, malaking disparity din dun sa bench point. At kanina, pinanggit ko, Chiki kay Patricia, about the intensity na ini-share ni Sol Mercado sa kanyang mga kampi. Tinitingnan ko yung mga rebounding, no? Yung statistics natin. And there are 6 Meralco players with at least 3 rebounds apiece. Kung titingnan natin ang koponan ng Petron, only 3 players with at least 3 rebounds. So you can see yung gang rebounding, yung spirit at saka yung hustle ng Meralco. Halatang-halata na natin kung kaya lamang sila ngayon at the half.
Lahat ng departamento lamang sila, as you mentioned, some of them glaring difference, but still, Petron holding on its own, 6 lang ang kailangan nilang habulin. So, can we safely say that Petron's defense, apart from its not so good offense, ang isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit hindi makalayo dito ang Meralco?
O hindi lang yung team defense ng Petron, kung hindi yung individual effort din na walang iba kundi si Arwin Santos. He's only got 4 points in this game, but meron na siyang 7 rebounds. So he's making an impact in this game. I think it's important that yung mga player nila, no, drawing their strength from Arwin, drawing their strength from Alex Cabagnot, para yung intensity at saka yung energy na pinapakita ng Meralco matularan ng Petron at baka naman pwede nilang higitan because that's what they need to be able to beat the souped-up Meralco. Meralco feels that they can win with Sol Mercado. Petron must make sure that yung confidence level ng Meralco mawala.
Alam mo, nabanggit mo yung mga inaasahan from Petron, Chris Lutz, Alex Cabagnot, Arwin Santos, nasa loob ngayon. These guys are averaging, si Chris Lutz 17 points per game, si Cabagnot 16 points per game, Arwin Santos 15 points per game. Pero so far, dito sa kanilang ginagawa ngayon, kulang pa ang kanilang napoproduce. And earlier, you mentioned, Nolito Donaire.
That's right, unanimous 12-round decision over Omar Narvaez. At nakakagulat doon, Chiki, is that ni isang round walang nakuha si Narvaez. That guy was an undefeated 2-time world champion. And talagang minama ni Donaire. Hindi naman halos lumaban si Narvaez. Parang naging floaty siya against Manny Pacquiao.
So parang sparring partner lang ni Donaire. Pero itong laban na to, hindi sparring ang nakikita nyo. Totoong labanan po ito. 6 po naman ang Meralco, 36-30 as we start our second half. Ang mga naglalaban po sa loob ng court. Gusto nakashoot ngayon si Arwin Santos, Nonoy Baclao, Denrock Miranda, Chris Lutz, and Alex Cabagnot for Petron. Para naman po sa Meralco Bolts, you have Chico Lanete, Asi Taolaba, Gabi Espinas, Mark Macapagal, and we have Mark Borboran.
Well, nakita natin kanina, no? Si Arwin Santos scoring on that play. That is typical of Petron. Yung titira sila coming out of a good defensive set, tapos hindi nila uubusin ng shot clock. Even before the halfway mark of the shot clock, tumitira na sila because that's how they generate the rhythm and flow. And sabi ko nga kanina, they need to be able to step on the gas. At Petron naman yun!
Stepping on the gas, 4 quick points from Arwin Santos. 36-34, dalawa na lang kalamangan ng Meralco. Maganda yung pinapakita ng Boosters. Tingnan natin kung masusustain. Magbabalik ang PBA. Balik po tayo dito sa laban ng Boosters at ng Bolts in 1 minute and 7 seconds na ibaba sa dalawa ang kalamangan ng Meralco dahil sa mga play na ganito ng Petron. Arwin Santos scoring on that jumper over there. At pagkatapos niyan, dito naman, knockout play. Magkasambot sa pasa ni Chris Lutz. Easy layup for Arwin Santos. Dalawa na lang lamang ng Meralco. 2:34. And you're mentioning earlier, Kinito, ito yung hinahanap ni Coach ito. Yung rhythm na kinakailangan nila makuha agad.
And he's getting it with a different backward combination. You know, this is the second half. Hindi nag-start ang kanyang anak na si Mark Agustin. At ginagamit niya, yung 2-point guard niya, pinagsasabay niya si Alex Bagnot at saka si Dennis Miranda. Iba ang pinapakitang depensa nila ngayon. Coming from the backward pressure with Cabagnot and Dennis Miranda playing together. At si Chris Lutz playing the 3 spot. That's a very formidable defensive backline ng Petron.
Tibay ng Petron, nasa depensa, nakita natin, back-to-back turnovers there for Meralco, pinasa sa baseline, wala nakuha. Petron has the leather again. Miranda very patient in looking for an open guy, but Arwin Santos all the way from the parking lot, hindi pumasok. Nakuha ni Borboran. 10 minutes, 14 seconds left dito po sa ating ikatlong yugto. And the lead of the ball, Sol Mercado. Pinasa kay Borboran, 11 to shoot. Binangga ni Borboran to Asi. Semi-block from Asi Taulaba, but more importantly, puts the lead up to 4 para sa Meralco.
Nagkaroon ng breakdown doon sa depensa ng Petron because they thought that Borboran was going to be covered the offensive foul. Kanya na libre doon si Asi Taulaba.
Parang nahinto yung mundo ng lahat eh. No? Nung wala po dito, Borboran just went on with the action. As we see the action here picking up for Meralco. Good foul there from Alex Cabagnot para mahinto itong arangkada ng Meralco. Napag-usapan natin kanina itong dalawang kupunan. Petron at Meralco. Petron having a good start. Malaman natin kay Aaron, ano bang meron ng Petron?
Chiki, ang cause of concern ni Coach at Agustin para sa Petron Blaze ay yung field goal shooting nila tulad ng sinasabi nyo kanina. Kasi sa second quarter, tatlo lang daw ang naipasok nila. And you need to see a better performance dito sa offense. Sabi niya, huwag naman tayo matakot tumira. Papasok na rin yan para sa atin. Iikot lang natin yung bola and execute. Back to you, Chiki.
Maraming salamat, Aaron. At habang nire-report ngayon, si Mark Macapagal ang nagpakitang gilas doon. 4 points already. Naiangat sa 6 ang kalamangan ng Meralco. 40-34. Kinito, how do they stop this good defensive job of Petron? Although lamang sila ng 6 para mapagpatuloy ng Meralco yung magandang ginawa nila ng first half.
I thought they did a good job in getting that ball to the corner for Mark Macapagal to hit the outside shot. Sinasabi nga natin kanina sa ating team's list, no? Open up the inside by making sure that yung kanilang mga tira nasa labas on target. And sure enough, in the first half, kung titingnan natin ang perimeter points ng Meralco, it was 12-5 in favor of Meralco sa perimeter points. As you see more beauty just on the screen. At to be able to stop that momentum ng rally ng Petron, tumira na naman sa labas ang Meralco, and they found the mark.
Nabanggit mo, body on Santos kanina. Are they successful in doing that to Arwin Santos?
Well, not early part of the second half kasi si Santos nakadalawang sunod na field goals. But that time, Petron again forced to take the outside shot. Didn't hit anything.
Mamaya ho, pag-usapan din natin itong magandang umpisa ng Petron na panandali ang napigil ng Meralco because of the outside shooting of this guy. At fishing expedition there from Mark Macapagal, nakuwang foul galing kay Chris Lutz. Ikatlo ni Chris Lutz. Is that a problem for Coach Ito? Chris Lutz, one of the best players, a top rookie, getting 3 fouls early in the third.
Oh, Chris Lutz is leading this team in scoring. Ang average ni Chris Lutz is 17 points. Plus, he provides excellent defense din. So kung isa sa mga key player mo is saddled with foul trouble, it's a cause for concern. At nabigyan pa ng dalawang pagkakataon to make free throws si Mark Macapagal.
At yung kaninang run, small run ng Petron, nabawi agad dito ng Meralco. Pero Arwin Santos, bumenga from 3-point country, na ibaba sa 5 kalamangan, 42-37, 8:21 to go. Dito po sa ikatlong yugto. Borboran, di na naghintay. Bakit nga ba? Kung kaya na umiscore kay Cabagnot, angat sa 7 kalamangan, 44-37. Dito ng basket dito.
Borboran getting a lot of good minutes here from Coach Ryan Gregorio. Galing agad sa grade.
Nice move from Chris Lutz. Pero hindi pinayagan ni Asi Taulaba. Good block there from Asi. 7 seconds natitira sa shot clock dito ng Petron. Nabagnot, hinanap si Baclao. Jumper! Good, not attempt. Hindi yung tira ni Nuno eh.
He should have rolled to the basket after the pick and roll, but elected to take the outside shot.
Sol Mercado, hinati ang gitna. Walang tinamaan na rin. Petron nagmamadali sa kabilang side. Chris Lutz against Macapagal. And they call the normal foul on Mark Macapagal, but that will put Chris Lutz on the line. Pangatlo na po ni Mark Macapagal. As we see some changes in a while, papasok dito sa Meralco. Jason Ballesteros, papalitan itong si Asi Taulava. Unti-unti nang tumatakbo itong Petron, pero may panagot no, itong Meralco sa rally na ginagawa ng Petron.
8 points now for Chris Lutz, but yes, meron silang panagot. So long as yung mga outside shooters nila are on target, mahihirapan ng Petron. And for Petron naman, steal. Sol Mercado.
Miranda, walang tackle. At dalawang bolts ang kanyang pinasabit. No call there.
And notice the way Dennis Miranda shielded that ball with his body. Siya naman nakatawagan ng coach na foul against Sol Mercado. Naagawan kanina si Denok si Sol Mercado. Harap-harapan yun, partner. At naka-score pa si Denok.
Na hindi nagustuhan ni Sol at kitang-kita mo sa pagmumukha ni Sol na gusto niyang bumawi, but Denok was quick to foul him para mahinto yung atake ni Sol. 44-40, apat na lang po ang kalamangan ng Meralco. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Macapagal, hindi makatake Espinas for the jumper. Scores with that hit. 10 big points already for Gabby Espinas. Mga scorers ito mga leaders ng Meralco. The only thing kaya Meralco here is not to rest the leaders. Nabagnot, nice pass to Daniel Defonso.
Kita naman natin ang penetration ni Alex kapag not trading that situation. That's what you want from a point guard. Partner, hindi lang yung ability to score and draw the defense, but the ability to penetrate and create.
That connection there sa Bagnot and Danyay na pumasok sa galing nito has been doing so well for Petron. Habang si Sol Mercado doing well para dito naman sa Meralco Bulls.
Binawi ka agad ni Sol Mercado.
Bawi yung
At saka
connection.
mukhang hindi magpapatalo to sa larong ito. And look at Alex Gabagnot. Hindi pumasok.
And Macapagal on the other side. 48-42, ano ng kalamangan ng Bulls. Credit goes to their Salt Train and the rest of the Bulls for playing good music together. Borboran attacking the defense of Miranda. Fadeaway jumper, wala. But Ballesteros natapitan ni Ildefonso. Lutz may taka ng bola to Miranda.
Chris Lutz, no look pass. Dennis Miranda naka-score na naman on the fast break.
And the guards of Petron coming well together. Apat na lang ang kalamangan ng Meralco. 48-44. 7 to shoot for Meralco. Hawak pa rin ni Sol ang bola. Binigay kay Espinas. Nag-hesitate. Tumira ng 3. Not his normal shot. Petron atake sa kabila. 15 segundo sa kanilang shot clock. Denok likes this matchup against Macapagal. Takes, passes it to Arwin. Nice pass there from Denok to Arwin.
Alam mo, kanina pa yan, ha? The FEU connection working so well for Petron. Si Denok Miranda, hinaharap niya si Arwin Santos at alam na alam ni Arwin kung saan pupunta si Denok. Nagkakaamoy yung dalawa. Because of the good chemistry between the two players going back to their FEU days.
Yung tama raw connection na bang ito kanina, muntik mag-connect. Pero bago yun, ito yung pasa ni Chris Lutz to Denok Miranda, scoring on that break. 48-46, up by 2 ang Meralco. Magbabalik po ang inyong PBA. Balik po tayo sa laro dito sa Mark Araneta Coliseum. Marcus Swanson, 8-point lead for Meralco is now down to 2, 48-46. Petron naghahabol dito and Kinito. Ano bang magandang nagagawa ng Petron? Balikan natin yung mga abangan natin. At dalawa na lang ang hinahabol nila.
Well, Petron dito, kitang-kita naman natin, no, that their defense has been able to create turnovers at nakaka-score sila sa transition. So they are stepping on the gas. They're congesting the lane, making it difficult for Meralco to score their easy basket. At parang no chance for Meralco to score easy baskets. And if they do, pahirapan. At si Arvin Santos now with 4 personal fouls. That's bad news.
Delikado yan.
At ito na personal foul ni Chris Lutz for Petron.
So key players from Petron are in foul trouble as you mentioned. Pero mabigat yung Spider-Man na may apat na foul. Napapaltan ngayon ni Carlos Sharma at ang kasama ni Sharma sa loob ay si Daniel Defonso, Alex Cabagnot, Denok Miranda, and Chris Lutz. Habang dito naman sa Bolts, meron tayong Brian Paundo, Mark Isip, Mark Borboran, Chico Laniete, and of course, Mark Macapagal. 3-point lead from Meralco, 49-46. 4:14 remaining po sa ating ikatlong yugto.
As we mentioned before about Arvin Santos, he has scored 9 of his 13 dito po sa ating third quarter.
Parang diesel engine na naman. Pick up sa third, pero meron ng 4 fouls. Meron ng diesel quarter po. And Laniete here attacking the defense. 30 to shoot. Isig nilabas ang bola. Makapagal, 1-3 from Isig. Hindi nakuha. Attacking the basket instead. Laniete to Borboran. In and out in that 3.
Ito yung sinasabi natin about congesting the lane. At kanina nakita natin, nakapasok si Isip but no chance to score at to bring the ball outside again.
Pero itong si Chris Lutz, no? Open look, no? Beyond the arc. Pero hindi pa rin makakuha ng good rhythm. But still, he's still inside for Petron. At alam ni Coach ito siguro na anytime pwede siyang batak itong kanyang rookie. Some changes here. Omolon for Borboran. Agustin for Miranda. Good screen there for Macapagal, pero nakabawi ang Petron sa depensa. Isip with that short jumper. Put the lead back to 5, 51-46. Nabagtong laban dito kay Laniente. 30 to shoot. Para sa Petron. Tangan ni Lutz. Here's Defonso. Nice pass to Carlos Sharma. But good block there from Petron. Ang daming defense na doon. Naka-recover agad. Si Nicho Bitoy. Na-sandwich. Si Chico Laniete ni Carlos Sharma and Alex Cabagnot.
Mga nasa penalty na ang Petron. So Meralco will be going to the line for free throws.
Pupunta ko sa free throw mamaya ang Meralco, 51-46. Magbabalik po ang PBA on Active. Usapang SEA Games naman po tayo. Ang 26 SEA Games sa Indonesia ay mapapanood po ninyo dito sa Active on IBC. Kaya this year, the best seats in the house ay nasa inyong mga tahanan dahil dadalhin ng Active ang son ng SEA Games sa inyo. Scores, stats, highlights, bibigyan namin lahat. Tutok na ngayong Nobyembre dahil malayo ang mararating ng mga atletang Pinoy kung may kakampi. Yan. Supportahan po natin ang ating Filipino athletes. 26 SEA Games this November in Indonesia.
Kabalita ko, Chiki, yung football competition ng Southeast Asian Games will start a week before November 11. Mga November 3 yata, maglalaro na yata ng football.
So ang daming sporting activities talaga in the last quarter of the year. At lahat po yan mapapanood ninyo dito sa Active. Ang nagbibigay sa inyo ng libreng sports programs na ma-enjoy ng lahat ng Pilipino. As nag-enjoy dito, I'm sure yung mga kakampi ng Meralco Bolts in that free throw of Chico Laniete dahil umangat sa 6 ang kalamangan ng Meralco. 52-46. Ikatlong yugto po ng laban ng Meralco laban sa Petron. Vicky Reyes here with Kenito Henson at syempre kasama rin natin sa fourth side Aaron Nataide and Eric Padilla. Ito ang kalamangan ng Meralco, 53-46. This is a spot that you don't like Carlos Sharma to be in, right? Outside the 3-point area. Cabagnot gets his own miss.
Red 24 para sa kanila. Smart move by Cabagnot to take the ball outside.
Hingi na screen kay Sharma. Matake, kanang layup, hindi pumasok. Laban sa rebound, nakuha ni Umulon at tinamaan ng bahagya yung pag-brief na si Brian Paundo. Wala nang 2 minutong na iiwan dito sa ating katong gusto. Good fielder by Daniel Defonso. Foot race here, Kabagnot! Pistols in that attempt. But lots of the rebound. Gets the foul from Mark Isip.
That's what you call determination ni Chris Lutz. Nagkaroon ng pagkakataon ng transition basket. Gumawa ng transition basket ang Petron. You watch it right here. Inaabol ni Lanete, hindi pumasok. But Chris Lutz never gave up on that possession.
Yung sinasabi ng mga coaches na yung kahalagahan ng trailer.
Oo.
Kahit na libre yung teammate mo, you trail behind to make sure.
At mas malaki yung kalaban niya, si Mark Isip. Yet he was able to get the ball.
Some pressure here from Petron. Umulo nagbababa ng bola. Nalaban si Mark Agustin. 1:35 to go dito po sa ating ikatlong minuto. Time to shoot from Meralco. Isip, di makakawala kay Sharma. Umulon, tanga ng bola, 5 to shoot. Bailout foul there para sa Meralco.
Ano si Sharma yata natatawagan. Out of the play.
Sharma.
At penalty situation by on Petron. Ay natitira yata.
Hindi nakakatulong
Meralco.
yun, no? Dito
Yes.
sa Petron. They're doing well on the other side.
Paubos ang oras nila sa shot clock.
I'm sure hindi gusto ni Coach Ito yung mga ganyang lapses.
Sharma, natatawagan pa yata ng technical foul. So double black eye. Siya na nga ang commit ng foul as time was running out. Penalty situation sila.
Oo, napasok pa yung technical. So pag mapasok ni Mark Isip, it's a 3-point play.
Masakit
For
yun.
Meralco.
Masakit yun kasi this game is close.
First of 2 attempts. Angat sa 6 mga kalamangan dito ng Meralco, 55 to 49, and their biggest lead was at 8 nung lumamang sila 42 to 34. So slowly but surely lumalayo itong Meralco, 56 to 49, 7 ang kalamangan, 1:21 to go in the third. Rob Reyes bumalik dito para sa Petron. Lots against Mark Lee. Umikot, pumihit, kupalpal! At meron pang pabilin si Mark Lee.
Ibang klase defense din ang pinapakita dito ng Meralco. Ganun din ang Petron. And that's why he's got a low-scoring ball game. Paubos lang oras dito. And there's a foul. Pagsak na naman si Lutz. Boy, he's taking a lot of hits. Ang tibay nitong bata na ito. Saka hindi
Hindi
natatakot.
siya nagreklamo.
Oo.
Cool lang siya sa game.
Agresibo.
He knows that he's up against a tough defender, Marquis. At alam niya, mapikon talo. So Chris Lutz keeping his cool in this game. Tentative ulit no kinito yung Petron sa kanilang ofensiva.
I think basang-basa ng Meralco yung pick and roll play ng Petron dito. Here's an offensive rebound. Alam ni Rob Reyes. Nawala sa kanya.
Hinahawakan ni Rob Reyes. And Daniete.
Ito na yung foul. Penalty situation. Shooting na naman ng Meralco from the free throw line.
At ang ilalagay nila sa linya ay ang isa sa pinakamahusay na player ng Meralco.
So mukhang frustrated na si Coach Ato Agustin.
Hindi na nakangiti eh.
Things not going well here for Petron. Nagpa-foul sila, penalty. Nagpa-foul sila na wala pa sa shooting situation ng Meralco.
Eh, alam mo naman sa free throw, walang bantay, lalagay mo isang shooter na Chico Langiete. Hindi makakatulong yan dito sa paghabol ng Petron. Siyam na ang kalamangan, biggest lead in the game by Meralco, 58 to 49. 30 segundo na lang ang naiiwan dito sa ikatlong yugto. And again, Chris Lutz misses on that attempt. Pero binuena sila sa ball stays, or will stay rather, with Petron. At may timeout dito ang Petron. They want to map out one last attack para pumasok sa fourth quarter. What else ang kailangan nilang gawin dito para makahabol sa larong ito?
Ang problema, wala pa sa penalty ni Meralco. Nakita naman natin si Chris Lutz kanina. Sinasabi niya sa referee, what else can I do to get a call from you? Ilang beses siya nagda-drive in, strong to the basket, bumabagsak, walang tawag.
Siyempre, sa angulo ng ating mga referee, maaaring pantay lang ang angat nila, pantay ang banggaan. So Chris Lutz has to maintain his focus in this game if he wants to help against the coast of Petron. Binabangga siya, but still he's trying. So let's see kung makakita yung spark plug to dito. Nice pass din, pero hindi na-handle ni Rob Reyes. And the ball goes back to Meralco. 17 seconds. Lamang pa sila dahil penalty ang Petron.
Well, yung defensive specialist ng Meralco, si Marquis, siya nakatutok dito kay Chris Lutz. So he's making life difficult for Lutz. Only 11 points for someone who's averaging 17 sa conference.
Marquis doing a good job here. Nasa kanya bola. Switching expedition. Hindi tinawag. Hindi pa. Pumasok malamang hindi counted. Hindi dito overload. 36 minutes at natapos na. 58-49. Siyam ang kalamangan dito ng Meralco. Ano bang mga magandang ginawa makikita natin dito? Frustration, ngiti, dasal. Saan ba tutungo itong game na to, Kinito? Is it on the favor of Petron, favor of Meralco? As we see again ng Miranda, Coach Ato Agustin, not in his usual mood. Malalaman po natin, 12 minutes to go. Magbabalik po ang PBA on Active.